All right, guys, welcome back. This is the Annie Black Show. We're talking to people from all around the valley, trying to bring you useful information and introduce you to useful people that can help you do things like keep all those really expensive operating systems in your home running longer and costing you less money. So that's what we're doing today. We're here today with my brother-in-law, actually, Matthew Ayler. Sir Matthew Ayler.
Full name. Jeez.
And he's going to talk to us about a new business that he just started. But before we get to that, or I guess while we're getting to that, we're going to talk to you about why he started this business and what he can do to help you keep your home and all the systems in it operating better, longer, and hopefully saving you some money, right?
That's the plan.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming on.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
You were here before. We talked about flipping a house and what an awesome job you did. And, you know, you're my brother-in-law. So, of course, I think you're the best.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You can be honest.
He sucks. This is Matt's life. Just getting his chops busted like 24/7 by me. So
I chose this life.
You did. It's your own fault, man. It's your own fault.
So your sister tells me.
Exactly. I didn't have a choice. I was born into it. Yep. But you.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll move on from that. But you are here to tell everyone about a really super cool business that I wanted to be partners in because that's how good I think it is. The idea, it's called Property Ops HQ.
Yes.
And the name of the game is really to help people stay off tall ladders and like break a hip.
That's part of it.
And save money.
Yeah, that's part of it, right? So there's a demographic that they don't want to get on ladders anymore.
Dude, I don't want to get on ladders.
And then there's a demographic that doesn't have time. There's a demographic that just doesn't want to do it.
Right.
There's kind of, we kind of can help them all is the plan.
I love it. So what we want to kind of center this talk about around is the ways truly that you can help people save money. Like we just had to replace the air conditioning in our house and it was $12,000 and I almost died when I had to pay that. So I know that there are things that I could have done, right? We all try to change our air filters and do the things. I'll let you get into that. But the reality is a lot of us just don't. And before you know it, months have gone by. You haven't done the things that you're supposed to be doing for your routine maintenance. And all that stuff just starts to degrade your system over time. So Absolutely. One of the big things, the big money ticket items in a house that can break is your air conditioning and heating system. So what can people do to make it last longer and prevent from having to buy a new system?
Right. So obviously everything with age has a lifespan.
Right.
They're always going to fail at some point.
Yep.
But creating the longevity of what you have is not that hard to do. It just has to be done on a schedule and it has to be done routinely, which is a part of the reason that we started Property Ops. One of the key factors of the membership, the program, is going to be quarterly or bi-monthly air filter changes with an annual AC condenser cleaning, right? So the desert environment is absolutely horrible on things and people. It's absolutely awful for people's health. When air filters are not getting cleaned or people are just putting the $3 air filters in their air intake, it's not catching anything. And then people suffer from allergies and they're sneezing all day. They can't understand why. There's simple things that can be done to help them live a better life, to help their main organ of their home last longer.
Right.
You know, so the key is to get you on a schedule, get your items taken care of, replaced with high quality items, and those annual inspections to make sure that nothing is going wrong that we can visually see. We can't see everything, right? Things happen, but we can definitely help those items have a longer life.
For sure. And, you know, it's not like it's anybody's fault. Life is busy. We're all doing stuff. Nobody wants to freaking drag that big ass ladder in out of the garage and do the whole thing. And I don't want to get on a ladder. And I'm going to be one of your first clients. I'm signing up today and you should too for this program. But Like our freaking air filter is way, we have those big high ceilings,
Yep.
and I don't want James getting up there and doing that because if he breaks his leg, who's going to pay the bills?
That's just it. Right?
But like on a serious note, it's just like, oh, I'll do it
Sorry,
tomorrow. You're like, I'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow turns into like 6 years from now. And anyways, we've all seen those houses with the air filters. Like you said earlier, that like that thing is just getting sucked up there because it can barely get air through there. And it's just such a minor thing that can save you so much money over time. And that's one of the things that you guys do as a service, right?
It absolutely is. And it's really easy to compare to motors and engines in cars.
Yeah.
If you don't clean or change your air filter in a car, dust gets past that, gets into your engine, you're going to wipe your engine out.
Right.
Everything past the air filter in a home is what runs your cooling and heating system. So the main goal is don't let the dust get past it. Mm-hmm. Be preventative, be ahead of the game.
Right.
And your system is going to last longer. Your home is going to thank you.
Yeah,
for
sure.
So that was really like one of the key points of starting this company is we get these phone calls all the time and we're involved in larger projects. We don't have time to step away and go change air filters. It's not feasible for us or the client.
Right.
But I saw that over the years and I said, there's something here. We can
Right.
do something with this. So we started Property Ops.
That's cool.
The air filters, the condenser cleaning, that's just a small portion of what the company itself is going to offer. On top of that, you're going to get smoke detectors. Everybody has had a smoke detector start beeping at 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's when they always do that.
They always fell in the middle of the night.
And it's always the one that's
the
20
highest.
feet up in the sky and you're trying to sleep with that chirping, chirp, chirp, and you like think, oh, maybe it'll stop. And then
I had a client last year call me the following morning after this had happened to tell me he needs me to come over, and we had done a bunch of kitchen work for this client, so we had a relationship. He says, I need you to come over and change all the smoke detectors in my house. I said, okay, Sid, everything okay? He's like, well, I took one off the ceiling in the spare bedroom with a 2x4 last night. I said, what time was that? He said, about 3 o'clock.
don't mess with Sid, guys.
I said,
Come at you with
I said, okay. I said, we'll get over there soon. But so along with that, we're going to replace batteries in your smoke detectors annually, once a year, not every 2 years, not every 10 years as they claim that they're good for.
Right.
Along with that replacement comes inspections. So everything that we do on this membership is going to come with inspections. Smoke detectors by design will start to yellow and change color if they're getting ready to expire, meaning you're going to have a faulty smoke detector. It's going to start chirping and beeping at you at some point in time, and it's not going to be a battery's fault. So we can come in and make those recommendations and replace the smoke detectors, right? So if your smoke detectors haven't been replaced in 10 years, they should probably be replaced. And then everything is functioning and working correctly for at least the next 10 years, but you're going to get annual battery changes.
Right. There's no reason to even change your air filter if you're just going to go ahead and burn your house down with no smoke detectors, right?
Pretty much.
You just don't even need to worry about it.
Yeah.
So, like, we probably should have started there because the biggest operating system in your home is the home.
The home itself.
Keeping it standing.
The walls and the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we actually had someone on earlier in the show who lost their whole house to I lovingly call them fart fans. The little fan in your bathroom. I know that's an awesome description for them, but that's what I call them. Anyway, his fan in his bathroom caught their guest bathroom on fire and their whole house, like, basically, no, it burned down. It was DJ Fuego, and he came on and he talked about rebuilding his whole house from that stupid little fan in your bathroom.
It's funny that I didn't know that he was on earlier.
Yeah.
Or that was a thing that happened.
Yeah, and I know 2 people that's happened to.
That's literally part of our program.
I know.
Is going through all of the exhaust fans in the house, from your bathrooms to your laundry room, and pulling down the grates, cleaning the fan system itself, the motor, the blades, the whole deal, getting all of that dust off of there, and then inspecting them to make sure that they operate and function correctly. Make sure the bearings are good on the fan. Make sure they're not making any odd noises that they shouldn't be making.
Right.
As you said, fart fans should be quieter than farts themselves. in the reality of things. If we're, I mean, that's,
For being honest.
if we're being honest, that's the truth behind it. And they are huge fire hazards.
Yeah.
So
Who knew that? I bet you didn't know that, but they really are.
Yes.
That and the dryer
vents.
Yeah.
Also very big, very, very big fire hazards.
Yeah.
But a lot of that stuff can come into play with old appliances or things just weren't installed correctly. We've been into a dozen homes where we've had to pull the washer and dryer back to do something on that wall to find out that the dryer vent hose itself was just cracked and there was 4 pounds of lint behind the dryer, or they were just completely blocked. You know? So,
which is just like a powder keg waiting to go off. It's
absolutely.
just a matter of time. So those are the first three that we've talked about. So you've got your air conditioning system or HVAC or whatever it's called. I don't know. So you need to service that. Also, you need to keep your house standing. So you don't want it to catch on fire. And I would say a couple of the biggest ways are those fans and the dryer vents, which is not part of the service, but you guys will clean those.
Yep.
And then also, if God forbid there is a fire somewhere, you need your smoke detectors to be working, right?
Absolutely. Smoke detectors save lives.
Exactly.
If for nothing more than saving a life, that's what else is more important than that.
So true. Yeah. Way to prioritize.
That's
it's being alive.
It is. I like to wake up every morning. I do. I look forward to it.
Exactly.
So
what? Another big one. I made a list so that I wouldn't forget. But oh my gosh, another really big one that I know happens all the time. I know so many people that this one's happened to, but their water heater.
Huge.
Water heater, especially when you have a town where people are gone a lot of times, where they're traveling or they're just snowbirding, so they're not here all the time. And the next thing you know, the neighbor's calling because there's water flowing out from under their driveway door or garage door.
And that's the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is it flows into the house, all under pressure.
Right.
Yeah. So a lot of that stems from our absolutely horrible water that we have here in the desert. So cleaning out the sediment in your water heaters, pretty important.
Totally.
Not that a water heater is as expensive as a HVAC system, still a pain in the butt if you have to deal with one.
It's the damage, damage that it could cause in your house.
Yes.
You're right. You're fortunate if it's in the garage and it's only running out of the house. But God forbid it's inside your house and everything's flooded.
And I couldn't count on 50 sets of hands how many homes and garages I've been into not seeing a drain pan or seeing a drain pan without a diversion pipe, so that if the water heater goes, it's actually pointed towards the front of the garage. I've seen them pointed at the wall of the home, or no diversion pipe at all. Those are just simple things that should be done and in place to help prevent you from having to spend thousands of dollars to repair things.
Right. And let's be honest, who's actually doing this stuff on a regular basis? Like, you probably do, but I don't think the majority of people do.
No.
So
they don't even think about it.
Right. And time just flies, and the next thing you know, it's freaking Christmas, and you're like, oh, where did the year go? And you haven't, I don't know that we've ever flushed our water heater. So gosh, I'm glad you're going to take that over. But like you said, the water around here is so hard that you just have to do that. Not only for increasing the lifespan of your water heater, but not getting flooded in your house.
Well, yeah. So those are two key points. An additional key point to that is everything that just sits and rests in the bottom of your water heater is what you shower in.
Yummy.
It's, if you were to test the hot water alone coming out of your house, which 9 out of 10 times is usually pre-water treatment. So if you've got an RO system, a whole home RO system in your house, that's usually not running to your water heater.
Really?
Yes. Oh. So a lot of people don't know that, but your RO systems are typically just tapped into your cold lines.
Oh,
yeah.
That's nice.
So everything hot water, washing your dishes that you eat off of the shower you take and clean your body with, for lack of better words, it's nasty.
All the places where you really want clean water, it's coming from your water heater.
Yeah.
Nice.
So cleaning and flushing water heaters, not only to help them live a longer life and not have to be replaced so often. That's a huge deal. So
Does that make a difference in like your shower head and stuff? Like the nasty stuff that's coming, the hard water coming out of there? Not really. I mean, it's still going to be hard water, right?
So yes, it's still going to be hard water, but if it's typically mixed with the RO system that you have in the house, so you're getting a hot cold flush, which is better than just straight hard water.
Got it.
We have a RO system in our house, and we run the potassium salt pellets. Our shower head does not get horrible, but it does need to be cleaned every few months. It's the littlest bit of buildup, but
Yeah.
in houses where we haven't had RO systems, it's 10 times better than that. So it's a mix, and not everybody's got RO systems.
I wish I did. I don't. But so, okay, the big operating systems in your house that you're trying to preserve and lengthen and save yourself money on, your air conditioner, your water heater, or getting a flood, fire, dishwasher, or I mean your dryer or your fans in your bathrooms or your laundry room. My laundry room has one of those fans too.
Most laundry rooms do. Yep.
Right. And then so on those things, you guys will come out to the house quarterly
Yep.
on this program, which is actually dirt cheap in my opinion for what you're getting. But every quarter you'll come out, you'll check all those things. You'll come with the air filters. You'll come with the whatever equipment to do the repairs because you'll know what fan goes up there so you can save time on that. But also you guys will do light bulbs, right? So you'll come, if you see a light bulb out, you guys will pop up there and change the bulb out.
So it's complimentary light bulb exchange is what we're referring to it as long as the homeowner has light bulbs or a light bulb that they want to go up there. We'll happily replace the light bulb while we're there. Anywhere in the house, even if it's just over a sink, doesn't require a ladder, we'll take care of it for you. But if it's on a vaulted ceiling or it's up there a ways, we'll have the appropriate tools to get that done. We're not going to carry 30,000 different types of light bulbs with us, so homeowners got to provide that. But we're happy to do that, and that's part of the program. There's no additional charge for it.
Right.
And just one of those things, like you look up there and you're like, man, it's a dead light bulb. How do I get up there? Who do I call? How much am I going to have to pay for just somebody to come out and change a light bulb on an 18-foot ceiling?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Right. It's included.
Yeah.
That's super cool. And I just think that, you know, I joked about it earlier. I don't want to get on a ladder, but the reality is, folks, we live in a community here in Mesquite and Littlefield where Bunkerville and all these areas where the age group in this community is largely senior citizens.
Yeah.
And I mean, even on a step stool, you can fall off and get hurt. And I'm just going to be completely honest, when you're at a older age, those situations can be deadly. Like, it's not a joke. We can fall off, break our hip, not be able to pay our bills or break our arm or whatever. But like, you can seriously get hurt when you're a little bit older. And why even take the risk?
Yeah.
You know, why even mess around with it or have a light bulb that's been out for 10 years because you don't want to take the risk or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll go back to the fee. It's super inexpensive in my mind. So how much is it to have someone come to your house 3 times a year? 4 times a year.
4 with the option for 6.
Okay.
But let's just be honest. Our entire membership is less expensive than a health insurance deductible.
Oh yeah, I mean,
right. So
no doubt.
Yeah.
Or
it's just not
dying.
worth. It's just not worth it to risk anything. So it's a membership based program. It's $50 a month, right? So $600 a year gets you started, and then there's additional options that we have on there based on the size of your home, right? So depending on the size of your home, you may have 5 exhaust fans.
Right.
Our core membership, it includes 3. But it's like $2 more a month per exhaust fan. It's cheap.
Nominal.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's people with larger homes that have multiple AC systems. It's a little bit more expensive if we're changing multiple filters and taking care of multiple systems. But the base core package, that includes everything. So you're getting your air filters changed 4 times a year. And
you provide the filters.
We provide the filters.
So that's included in the $50.
Included in the price.
Okay.
Batteries for your smoke detectors are included in the price. And then, of course, the cleaning and everything else. The labor.
Right.
It's all included in the price. There's no hidden fees, no hidden upcharges, none of that. Everything is transparent. So $600 a year gets you started.
So basically, it's like $150 a visit. And I can tell you from having someone come out and look at my freaking dishwasher that a service call is $75 minimum.
Yes.
And that's just for them to look at it.
Yeah.
That's not even for them to do the work, for the labor, for the parts, for any of it.
Yes.
So really you can have you can have all these things done for $150 and that's it. You
Yep.
just have to provide the light bulbs if there's one that's out, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So that is the core membership cost. Gets you started and you're ready to go. You can sleep a little bit better knowing that all of this stuff is going to get done correctly. You're going to get automated messages letting you know, like, hey, you're on your schedule. Your appointment is coming up on this day between this time. Technician will be there. In the event that day is not going to work for you, you're going to be able to text back in an automated system and say, hey, I need to reschedule. At that point, we'll reach out and we'll find a day that works for you.
Cool.
So we'll have floaters, technicians go around to take care of those things. We know everybody's schedule changes every day.
What about people that, we talked about it earlier, the snowbirds that aren't here in the summertime? Is there a program or an option where you would go there monthly to kind of check on their house and make sure that it's all good?
Yeah. So a lot of thought has gone into that, and we are going to add an option to the membership that allows you to have that service where we will come into the home once a month. And obviously it'll be a visual inspection to make sure everything's good. Mm-hmm. But the other important things that some people don't know or never think about is your sinks and faucets need to be turned on regularly or they dry out. The O-rings dry out, and that's how you end up with dripping faucets and leaks.
Oh, okay.
Your toilets need to be flushed regularly. Water evaporates. The bowl dries out. The P-trap dries out. Next thing you know, your whole house smells like sewer.
Oh, yeah, it's gross.
Right? So in that program, the addition to the membership will come through. We'll run all of your sinks. We'll make sure your P-traps are full. We'll flush your toilets, and then obviously get a visual inspection on everything, along with take care of the core membership items that we offer in that package.
That is so cool. And so needed around here. It's like a huge number of people are gone all summer long. And it's just, but it's not only that, you guys also have other a la carte services that you can add to your membership too. What are some of those things? Because like these days, as someone who often gets asked, who's a landscaper, who's a painter, who's a this, like in this town, it's different in Vegas or St. George, but like finding people to do these little projects or getting on the schedule for a handyman, I'm not even kidding you. It can be a month before you can get a handyman into your house.
Yeah.
So you not only like do you get the things that you need their regular maintenance on done, but you also have someone that is going to be there every 3 months. So if something else comes up that's not on the membership, you already have someone. And inevitably we can all think of a honey-do list project that, hey, the dude's coming Thursday. While he's here, we can have him do what? What are some of the other services?
So that can be such a broad spectrum of things.
Yeah.
And we really need to stay focused on efficiency.
Yep.
But we will have key items offered to the members. Things such as replacing a water spigot on the house, right? Mm-hmm. You go out there after a winter season, and you go to turn the water on and it's stuck. You can't turn the handle or it's dripping. Water spigot replacement, pain in the ass. Very expensive to have a plumber come out and just change one water spigot. So those type of things. The water filters in your refrigerators, right? Things that people never think about.
The ice and water thing.
Yes, yeah. Right? So along with that, faucets. So if you need to replace your kitchen sink faucet, your bathroom faucets, those sort of things, they've just gone bad and you need a new one. Those sort of things will be on our a la carte list at highly discounted labor rates.
Flapper thingies in your toilet, right?
Toilet flush and fill valves. They'll be on there. And we also have a section on the website for our members to give us feedback on things that they would like to see us put on the menu, right? So we're not coming in and saying, hey, this is all we're going to do. That's it. We want feedback from the members. We want to know what the community, if there are things we're missing that the community really needs, we want to implement that and we'll do so accordingly. But there are a lot of huge advantages to the membership. Like I said, the highly discounted labor rates are coming in at about $50 an hour, right? So you need a water spigot replaced. You're looking at about $65 total for us to do that.
Nice.
Smoke detectors in their own right, they can be expensive, but the labor charge, we're already on the we're already your company, so we're going to be able to get out there. We're going to do it fast and efficient, and it's going to be very cheap in comparison to just finding somebody to come out, get you on the schedule, get it done, so on and so forth. So we want to be that one-stop shop for majority of things that pertain to home maintenance and safety.
And it's timely too, because like we were talking about earlier, before we started the interview, you said, hey, we're going to know all the systems in our customers, our clients' houses. So when we come, we're going to know what they need. It's not going to be like, 6 months for a part and then we'll be back. Like, you'll already know what to be prepared for. So
on the first visit, after signing up for the membership, it's probably the longest visit of the year, because we're going to be there. We're going to do everything. Everything's going to get broken up quarterly. We're going to address the important things first and then schedule accordingly. But the first visit, we're taking photos and detailed information of what size air filters, how many air filters, how many smoke detectors, how many exhaust fans, water spigots, toilets and model numbers, exhaust fan model numbers. So we'll have all of that stuff detailed under that specific member's file. And if they call with a problem, all we have to do is look it up. We go get the part. We show up. It's already in hand. We know it's going to be correct.
Right.
And we're in and out. So the efficiency is what helps us keep the labor down.
Right.
We're not going to spend hours going to the house, looking at the problem, finding the replacement for the problem, and then coming back to change it. That's just, there's nothing efficient about that.
Yeah.
So keeping detailed logs for every member is huge.
For sure. And it's nice to be able to, this is something that I just thought of that popped in my head, is like home warranties. So in Vegas or St. George, home warranties are amazing because there's a million vendors and you can always find someone to do the work. If you have a home warranty in Mesquite, it's almost useless.
Yeah.
Because there are so few vendors in Mesquite that will do the work now. It's like a health insurance policy. You pay for it, you think it's going to be great. There's still a deductible of, like I said, $75 to get someone to come out, or a service call. And then if you can even find someone to do it.
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10, it's someone coming from St. George and it's a complete nightmare. I'm not saying that this will replace everything on your home warranty, but it will make those things, like we talked about, last longer. And also it's like, you've already basically prepaid, right? And a home warranty is going to be, nowadays, a home warranty is $900.
Yeah.
Like a standard crappy home warranty that's still going to charge you a fee to have someone come out.
Yeah, what are the deductibles on home warranties? $75 to $125, I think is what I've heard.
Honestly, I canceled mine because I felt like I was just paying all these. I was like, it's just cheaper for me and faster, frankly. Like, you'd get a home warranty, you'd pay that stupid fee, then you'd have to wait weeks for the person to come back and fix the actual problem.
Yeah.
And I would just end up being like, screw this, I need it fixed now.
Yeah.
Call someone and get them over here.
Yeah.
But my point is, for $600 a year, you can prolong the life of those systems, lessening the ability of need, or the chance that you're going to need someone to come fix something because you preventatively maintained it.
Yep.
And then it's still cheaper than a home warranty, and it's scheduled, it's on the clock, it's every 3 months you have someone coming in. So I think that's a huge element of this too, is like, you can pay $800 or $900 for a home warranty, still have a service call, and have a hard time trying to find someone.
Yeah.
Or you can potentially have this service instead and save yourself a bunch of money in prevention.
I like to think of Property Ops HQ as falling into the same category as your landscapers, your pest control guys, and your pool maintenance guys, right? People pay $50 to $200 a month plus for each of those services.
Yeah.
For people to come out and make your house look nice, keep your pool clean, make sure you don't have bugs coming in, so on and so forth. Nobody offers anything like this.
Yep.
So it was something new. It was something that we felt there was a place in a market for. So we fall right in line with those guys. And at $50 a month, it's pretty painless for somebody to have all of this stuff attended to annually. Yeah. Quarterly, annually, and then with the bonuses of, hell, I need a new kitchen faucet or a new garbage disposal. You don't have to call the home warranty company. Hey, order the garbage disposal that you like. This is what it's going to cost you for us to come out and change it. And it's going to be very inexpensive at,
Yeah.
50. I think the most expensive thing we have labor wise on our list is replacing 5 smoke detectors. It's time consuming. But everything else falls into like the $50 to $85 range.
Right.
It's cheap. You can't get anybody to come out at your house and diagnose a problem for less than $125.
Yeah. And if you're on a limited budget, which a lot of people are, like a set budget,
Yeah.
because we're not billionaires.
No.
I'm not yet anyways. But it is nice to be able to break it up over a monthly payment because, $50, it's not no money, but it's better to pay $50 a month than a lot more just randomly when you need something and it's broken.
Yes.
At least you get the opportunity to break it up over time, and that makes it, I think, a lot more palatable for people.
Sure.
And that's obviously why you did it.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really exciting program. I wasn't joking when I said I wanted to invest in it. I think it's a great idea. I think it's gonna be amazing in Mesquite because, like I said, we have such a limited pool of tradespeople that can help take care of stuff, just small projects that people don't have the time or whatever, just don't want to do. So I'm really excited about it. Do you guys already have your first customer in Mesquite?
We have no clients in Mesquite as of yet. We've got a client base in Vegas and Henderson.
Cool.
That we kind of just trial and error started the program, see how it would all work. And it's been fantastic. And we felt that it was smart to bring it to the Mesquite market as well. We were just waiting for that website to get wrapped up, and it is finally done.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing too. If you're web savvy, it's pretty awesome. And I'm sure if you're not, they'll figure out how to take care of it. But it does sound like you can do pretty much everything you need to do online.
Super simple. From signing up and becoming a member, choosing your additional items that you may need or want, to scheduling, right? So, and everything is transparent. There's, like, again, no hidden fees, no hidden costs. We're just out. We're here to be fair with everybody. Right. Offer a service that doesn't exist. Which I think honestly is the coolest part.
Yeah.
This is essentially groundbreaking. It's new. Nobody's doing this.
Yep.
Believe me, I've searched like the entire country. Right. Nobody is doing this.
Cool. I want to be your first customer client in Mesquite. So
Done.
I'll sign up today, and it'll be nice to not have to do any of these projects. A lot of them we don't even do anyways. So let's be honest.
A lot of what we're offering are things that are forgotten until they become big problems.
Yeah.
So why not just avoid the big problems?
Amen. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys want to check it out, the best place to do that is on the website, which is what? And we'll also link it in the details below the video. So don't worry about that if you don't catch it.
Yeah.
But what is it?
So it's propertyopshq.com.
Cool.
Yeah.
Short for Property Operations Headquarter.
Yes.
So propertyopshq.com.
Yep.
Go on there and check it out. Like I said, we'll link the website, and we can even throw a phone number on there.
Yes.
Cool.
725-234-2099.
Cool. So we'll give everybody the information. Seriously, guys, go on there. Check it out. I think it's going to be a great program. I'm going to tell all my friends about it. You guys should all sign up after me, of course, because I'm going to be the number one client. But check it out. Matt's a great guy, and I'm not just saying that because he's family. He's very diligent. He, as a person, really takes care of things, has a high quality of everything that he does. He really cares about his clients, and he had a business that he was doing before. You may still be doing it, but you guys probably have like 1 million 5-star reviews on your other business, right? And you were working only by referral pretty much.
Yeah.
And you don't get to do that if you suck and you don't do a good job.
Yeah, correct. No, it's we're still trucking along. That business isn't going anywhere, but yeah, we are a referral based only business. Word of mouth, it goes a long way, and I wanted to grow that company organically. We're going to do our best to do that with property ops also. Good work and word of mouth is the ticket to success.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a fast formula. You can't blow up overnight if you're going to be that kind of business, but over the long term, it's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Because you'll be loyal to them and they'll be loyal to you, and that's the way to do it.
100%.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, check it out. PropertyOpsHQ.com. We'll put all that information in the description. Also, like and subscribe and follow our channel and our social media. We're doing shows every Friday morning at 7 a.m. on YouTube. Then we put them on social media. So check them out. And if you have a business or an event or a compelling story to tell in our community, reach out. We'd love to have you on. When we'll see you next time. Guess that's it, right? Unless you got anything else to add.
No, look forward to meeting everybody.
I know. Right.
Thanks for having me.
Cool. Thanks for coming. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.